To summarize, there are three ways of sending data to the server when you're using $.ajax. The first is to build an explicit string yourself and supply it as the value of the data property. The parameter names in this string you specify yourself in your JavaScript code. The parameter values, however, typically come from the input elements. And so you call val on various different text fields, and then you pass that result to escape, and you concatenate everything together to get the final parameter string. You can also supply a data object. That data object is not sent to the server. A parameter string is sent to the server, but jQuery builds the parameter string out of the parameter object, and it's slightly simpler because when you read a text field value and supply it here, you don't have to call escape. jQuery does that automatically. And the third way, which is usually the simplest and best, is to give names to your input elements, not IDs, names. And then you just look up the ID of the whole form, and you call serialize, and out pops a string in the same format as a browser would have used on a normal form submission. If you're using load, in other words, you're just inserting the result of the URL into the page unchanged, content-centric Ajax, then you supply the string, usually built via serialize, as a second argument to load. All right, as always, practice is the key. So bring up Firebug, try things interactively, download the source code and experiment with it, tweak it, modify it, and try the exercises. Good luck.